Welcome to Bethy Live. I'm so
you.
glad to be here with you at your beautiful bungalow. I love it.
I'm so excited that you're here. It's my first girl time.
Yay, it's beautiful. Oh, and welcome, Bravo.
Hello.
We took your pictures a little while ago. They're so beautiful. I'm so glad you're going to be on Bethy Live.
Thank you, thank you.
So tell us what you're currently up to, job, and also your philanthropic things you're working on.
Let's see. The next big event, I feel like I'm always working. It's nonstop juggling. There's 3 businesses, but the one that I'm working on right now, the next event, is going to be for the Bayou Bend fashion show. So it's Bayou Bend in the park, and it's Museum of Fine Arts. That's what's benefiting. And our vendor is to be announced. So it should be a really
exciting.
Yes, it should be a really, really great event. It's outside under a tent, and it's the most beautiful backdrop ever. That garden is so gorgeous.
So beautiful.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
So it makes my job easy.
Yeah. That's so exciting. Well, I'll definitely be there.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. So, tell me, what are your irrational fears? Do you have an irrational fear?
No, it's so crazy. We were talking about it earlier, birds. Birds are just not my favorite. They're icky little...
Did you see the movie The Birds or
I saw
something?
the movie The Birds when I was way too young. It's my mother's fault.
Oh, really?
She scarred
so that's
me,
what scared you?
Yes. And then I had a bad experience with geese chasing me with bread when I was little.
Wait, what?
I was at the park. You know, you feed ducks at the park like normal kids do. For whatever reason, some mutant geese were like really aggressive and apparently hungry. And so they were chasing me with the bread, and I remember my dad saying, "Drop the bread, drop the bread." And I'm like I'm running with the bread. I had a pretty good sprint then. Running with the bread, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not dropping all the bread for these crazy birds. And so I just, ever since then, it's just not been my favorite.
Didn't you tell me you had some bird attack you in your car?
A cardinal attacked me today. I'm not lying. I can't make this stuff up, I swear. So I'm sitting in the driveway and I'm listening to Joel Osteen on the radio, and I wanted to hear the rest of the message because it was that kind of day. And so I just cracked the window a little bit because I'm like, oh, it's it's nice outside. Crazy red cardinal comes out of nowhere like a kamikaze and like aims for the crack in the window and like is trying to get it. I was like, shut up.
Like that happens to no one.
No, never.
No one.
And nor will it happen again. I'm hoping. So he like aims for the window and I'm like, no, and then like pushing up the window, and I push up the window and he still comes at me. I was like, do you not see the glass? And then I just looked at him like, what's going on? Like really?
Do you know I'm scared of you?
Yes.
How do you know that?
And you can't tell if a bird is crazy. It's not like they like drool at the mouth or anything. It was like he was in a bird on an agenda. Maybe he wanted hot tea. I don't know. It was weird.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
He just sort of sized me up. He was like really looking.
He's like, you're scared of me. I'm coming after you.
Clearly. And I was like, and you're this big. I could probably squash you with one good if I could
I'm
get
scared.
in. But I would like run. I almost left in my car.
Oh, you did?
Almost. I sat there for 15 more minutes. I don't want to come back. Okay, that's enough. You're gonna think I'm weird.
So, what are your favorite movies?
I was trying to think of that earlier, like books or movies, and I really feel like I'm often watching things for the past, 15 years, all child-friendly movies, like nothing really that pertains to anything cool or cultural.
Yeah.
So I really like black and white movies. So I like Turner Classics or AMC, and I love watching old black and white movies on Sunday.
Really?
That's like my favorite thing.
Really?
Yes. A glass of rosé helps.
Yeah.
Pizza would be even more stellar.
That's a good afternoon.
No, I love it. And I love them because there's no swearing. There's the violence is like minimal.
Right.
And there's no overtly sexual scenes where it's all explicit.
Right.
So you actually have to listen to the story, you have to engage, and it's almost like a book written, you know what I mean? You follow the total timeline of a book and the way it's written, and so it reminds me, editorially of how something's written properly. So Alfred Hitchcock, everything.
I love Alfred. I took an actual Alfred Hitchcock movie class at UT.
I got goosebumps.
Literally the whole
seriously.
class was studying Alfred Hitchcock
I'm
movies.
geeking out.
Best class ever.
That sounds amazing.
It was amazing.
I think they have that online. They have
This
that
was a long time ago.
Where did you go?
Yeah. Wait, no.
Just kidding.
So tell us something humorous about yourself.
Oh my gosh. I like to laugh at myself.
That's good.
I don't think I'm particularly funny, I'll have to say, but I just like to laugh at myself. It's easier. I think either you're going to laugh or you're going to cry, and I choose to laugh because I cry at things.
You do. So tell me about your sons.
My sons are doing really well. It's been like a crazy year and a half.
Yes.
But we're like on the upside of the mountain. I guess I was turning a corner. We turned a corner and then went up the
They
upside.
lost their father.
They did. They lost their father
Which
unexpectedly.
is really hard.
Tragic. And so essentially the last year we don't remember. I feel like we were in a coma. I feel like a manatee, like where I just have to surface and see what's going on and then go back down again.
Yeah.
So we've made some huge life changes since then. I removed him from Memorial High School and put him in St. Thomas.
Great school.
Everyone kept telling me what a great brotherhood there is at this school, and the Basilian Fathers are just a different sect of fathers, you know, and they live on campus and they're completely engaged, and it's all boys, that whole brotherhood thing. And I'm a single mom and I don't have any family from my side that's here.
Yeah.
And so I just really needed that support.
Yes.
So they've given that umpteen, like 100-fold.
Oh, but that's helped your son
So much. And so my little one's in 8th grade and he'll be attending there, you know, as well.
They have a great sports program.
Yes, they do. He just made the baseball team. He's so excited.
Yeah, my son played for Episcopal, but we played against St. Thomas, and that was always a really hard game.
Yeah. So I'm excited.
So your boys are doing well.
They're doing well, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's really wonderful. Everyone's going to want to know, what is the secret to your beautiful, beautiful skin?
Aww.
And your beauty routine, like
That's
whether
so
it's what you
sweet.
eat, what you put on your face. Tell everyone about that.
I love to groom. I know that sounds weird, but I really like the most minimal things. Like, I'm not usually about the latest and greatest product. I really like old school stuff. Like, I love coconut oil.
Yeah.
I feel like it could go anywhere, anytime, on anything.
Yes.
I love it in my hair, I love it in my body. What else do I love? I'm vegetarian. I don't know if that counts, but I think from the inside out, you know.
Yeah.
So I've been a vegetarian since I was 14.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So I do a lot of grazing. I eat.
So you eat a little bit all day.
All the time, yeah. I'm constantly snacking. Yeah, I guess I just have to because I feel like I'm always hungry, but I don't really like feeling full.
Right.
So I'm constantly grazing all the time.
And you
which is kind of annoying. But
well,
I feel like I'm always hungry. Everyone's like, "Do you ever eat?" I'm like,
well,
"I'm eating all the time."
Yeah, probably because you're not eating a lot at
Yeah.
once, so you're just a little bit you're hungry.
Yeah.
But it's good for you, I think, because you burn it off then.
Yeah.
And you don't store a lot.
That's what I keep telling myself.
And then you go to Soul Cycle.
Yes, I love
Which,
Soul Cycle.
tell everyone, like, you literally helped bring Soul Cycle from New York to Houston.
I swear, I have a very minimal effort in it.
Okay.
But my girlfriend was a PR director for Javianas, the flip-flops. And like that, flip-flops.
Yeah, flip-flops, yeah.
So anyway, she was a PR director for Javianas, and she was amazing at it. And she said, I just switched over to Equinox. I was like, that's amazing, that's so awesome. So no more fashion week for us. And she's like, no. But so now she's doing gyms, which is my favorite poison. So she said she was coming to Houston and she wanted to observe gyms. So I was like, oh, come to the Houstonian and check it out. You can see what Houston life is all about. I said, but really, if you want to tap into something that needs to be done here, I'm like, you'll do the body bar class or the spin class. I go, we just haven't hit that mark yet here. And so she didn't really believe me. She's like, that's so passe, everyone's done that, blah, blah. And I was like, really, it hasn't happened yet here. So she brought her team here of executives. They sort of scouted the property, scouted the city, went to all these different classes, and they're like, you're right, they need a Soul Cycle here. So she set up Soul Cycle. They did all these little pop-up Soul Cycles. I don't know if anyone remembers.
Yes.
So I had to go to the first one no matter what. I was dying sick that day, like literally on my back. I had to go to spin class. I didn't spin hard. I just sort of sat in the back and piddled like I was working hard and bopped my head to the music. But I felt like I had to be there because it was really organically the first one. It was in an art gallery of all places. It was really cute.
That is amazing.
So yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people go to Soul Cycle.
You have to.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things going on at one time, and whatever reason, the energy's always filled your soul. So I just love it.
Okay, so we're gonna walk in and I'm gonna show you my favorite thing at Ursaline's house. I love your bungalow.
Yay, thank you. I've been in it for, I guess it's almost 4 weeks.
So we walked in, I was like, this is the cutest place ever. And then we go back to her kitchen.
Where you were hoping for food, I'm sure.
Yes, and here we are. Her kitchen table is a Pac-Man machine.
Isn't that normal?
Doesn't everyone have that?
Isn't
So
that
I
normal?
immediately said, I was a Pac-Man expert at University of Texas.
Yes.
So we played.
And in my mind I was too.
Yes.
But I brought it home. I seriously called online, and it was my Christmas gift to myself. I was like, what do I want? What do I want? I really want a Cartier bracelet. I really want, a vacation. I'm just gonna call and get the Pac-Man table because I couldn't find a breakfast table that fit this space. Impossible. And B, I'm like, how can you work the window seat and do it? And C, it just organically makes me happy.
It organically
and life
makes me happy.
It's so short. I'm like a little rosé and a little Pac-Man. People are in the background all the time. They're like, where are you? I was like,
what's
I'm
that
like,
noise?
nowhere. I'm doing nothing.
Well,
so.
I love this and I love you.
I love you
Thank
more.
you for being on Bethy Life.
Thank you, and thank you for being so patient. I know it's been a huge hiatus between shoot to here, but
it's been great.
But that's what
so
girlfriends are for.
That's a wrap. We're gonna play Pac-Man now.